Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Canucks. My name is Rev Trev, and so glad that you're here. Huge win in Vancouver. Wow, what a game. I mean, are you not entertained? That was absolutely impressive, awesome, amazing, scary at the same time. Like it was weird, right? Like thought for sure we were going to be like, we're going to win this game. It's going to be like the way we started and then how we started falling apart. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then to pull it out was absolutely amazing. Listen, the big question tonight is this. As a Canucks fan, what did this win mean to you? Was it a big deal? Or is it just another day in the office? Okay. I want you to post in the comments what you thought about the big 6-4 Canucks win. Massive win today on Hockey Day in Canada. And I mean, as a fan, how do you not like that? How do you not like a game like? Imagine going to a game and they're going to score 10 goals and your team wins, whether you win 10-0 or 6-4 or 7-3 or 8-2 or 9-1. It doesn't matter. If you're the home team, you're loving that. Okay. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, Facebook, X, or YouTube, please follow me. Kempner Canucks, I'd really, really appreciate that. So let me just talk to you. Okay, so I am very, very, very excited that the Canucks beat the Leafs 6-4 tonight. But I just need to be honest with you tonight. I'm hiding it well, but I'm quite down this evening as my Packers lost and got knocked out of the playoffs. And I don't really want to talk about it, but I will. It takes me days to get over it. I get so worked. I don't know. Do you understand as a fan of sports when your team loses, especially in a game where they should have won? Because it really was a great game. And as a Packers fan, I am definitely disappointed. I am so disappointed because we had every opportunity to win. But I do want to say good game to the 49ers. You deserved the win. You were better. And yeah, so just want to admit that. I want to just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, honestly, I'm not sure what to say there. But it is what it is. I'm just going to get into some comments because, anyway, so good to have you here. Thanks so much, Nanaimo Shoe Repair. York, thank you. How was your birthday, by the way, York? I hope it was great. I'm upset, man. Next season, our future is bright in Green Bay. I was going to make a video, but I'm not going to make one for a couple days. I'm just going to, and I just agree with York. Hit that like button, guys, that subscribe button. I'm at 880 subscribers now. So it's pretty cool. And thank you, everyone, for supporting the channel. Trying to get to 1,000. Looking forward to it. So it was a great game, but I'm still sad about the Packers losing. But Adam Lee is very excited about this Leafs win, or sorry, this Leafs loss and this Canucks win. So love to hear more about that. I feel like I'm very bright here. How's that? Is that better? Is that too dark? I think that's too dark. All right. All right. So what did you guys think? Just another day in the office or a big win? And Ganabo Sure Repair says biggest challenge of the season so far, and we aced it. Good win. Justin says Leafs were taking a step back this year for sure. Really? We're going to get into all the goals and all that kind of stuff in a moment. Okay, huge win, Adam Lee says, because it was a playoff energy game, epic showcase to the East. 4 p.m. start in the West, huge East Coast media coverage. Yes. They got to see how good we are. And I wouldn't even say how bad the Leafs are, because the Leafs, like, in all honesty, we should have just kept the foot on the gas. And you know what I mean? Like, excuse me, still getting rid of this cold here. I thought it was a 7 p.m. start. Missed the first period. Angelo, always when the Leafs are in town, they play us at 4 o'clock. It sucks, but it just is what it is. Oh, Wesley, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate your help there, man. Huge playoff vibes for sure in that game. I love the Canucks. Daniel says, I love the Canucks start, and I love the Canucks response to their collapse. I hate the collapse itself. Shots were 9-3 Canucks to 25-12 Leafs in a heartbeat. Sorry about your progress. Thanks, man. Okay, so let's dive in. I wanted to get into your comments, but I do wanted to dive in to what happened tonight in the game. Let me give you my take. So pre-game, Demko's in net, like we weren't surprised. Juleson again is a healthy scratch, so you can just see that these are the defensive lines going forward, barring injury. And then it was Hockey Day in Canada. We talked about in Victoria. I was in Victoria. Did you see my video? I was in Victoria. Couldn't go to the festivities. And then Kuzmenko didn't get scratched. We all thought he was going to get scratched, and he didn't. I was really excited that he was in the lineup. Also, forgot to mention, have you watched my Rutherford extended video? We can talk about that if you want, but we can do that later. Or the Canucks Road Warriors video. I thought that was really good as well. Check it out if you haven't checked out those videos yet. Let's quickly talk about the first period. So I've got a fever, and the only prescription to that fever, to that sickness, to that fever is some more Höglander. Höglander is actually how you say it. Do you guys know that? So let's take a second to appreciate the hardworking, super skilled Nils Höglander. Höglander is really how you say it. This kid is amazing. Like, this is who we hoped he would become. A guy like this who can score goals, who can do things like come on. I'm just going to take the mic here just quickly, because if you think about it, Hoagie, we love you, man. What you did tonight was spectacular. Look, you're on the fourth line. It doesn't matter what line you're on. You're good. You're great. You're skilled. You don't stop. You hit. You're a pain to play against. You're a great teammate. And the goals you score are beautiful. A thing of beauty. You can tip like no other. You can score those goals tonight. Hardworking, super skilled. We all love. If you haven't hit that, if you haven't donated yet and become a RevTrev member, right now is a good time, because there's an emoji out there that says Höglander fever, because we got a fever and we need some more Höglander in our lives, everyone. That's what we need. And can we just admit that Höglander's second goal was epic? And was that his nicest shot in his NHL career? Post in the comments if you can think of anything that was better. Short side, top shelf. I literally was freaking out when I saw that. Okay. I'm off my box, my soapbox there. Garland's celly on his goal and the third goal of the game in the first period, mind you, was better than his goal, and his goal was really epic. So I was pumped about Garland's celly when he flipped it around and put it back. That was so cool. That was so cool. Garland was awesome tonight, okay? And everything was perfect in Canuckland until we got to the second period. And unfortunately, we cue the Leafs comeback, and Nylander was earning his new money. I mean, his new contract doesn't kick in, I don't think, till next year. But he scored 2 goals against us. It was frustrating. And the McCabe goal was just incredible display of passing by the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think it was Matthews to Marner to McCabe. Here we are. And the Nylander and McCabe goal, now it's 3-3. And I'm like, I didn't even know. I was watching the Packer game at the time. It didn't have both screens up. And my buddy texts me and he's like, dude, it's 3-3. I'm like, what? And then, of course, Garland, the guy who we thought was going to be traded beginning of the season, who wanted to be traded. Next thing you know, gets the 4-3 goal. And why does this third line not have a nickname yet, everyone? If you have a good nickname, post it in the comments right now. We need to figure it out as Canuck fans. Like, let us be trendsetters. The one that I saw was the no-name line. That's terrible. That's terrible. We got to think of something good. Okay? And then came the third period. We went on the power play, but Marner is so fast, he's so deadly on the PK. Like, he's literally a PK killer. Or sorry, he's literally a power play killer because he's a PK master. Wow, what speed, what a goal. Disappointing for sure. But then, when we all thought everything was lost and the game was 4-4, our power play was cooking, baby. It was cooking tonight. 2 out of 3 power plays we scored. The last 2 goals we scored to go 5-4 and then 6-4 were both on the power play. It was Miller, Pettersson, Hughes. And whatever order you want to flip it around, that's exactly what happened there. It was amazing. And that's how we won. So the story of tonight, Garland has 2 goals and an assist. Demko makes 42 saves. And now Toronto is 1-4-1 in the past 6. Let me say that again. The Toronto Maple Leafs are 1-4-1 in the past 6. Huge win. Okay. There's a few things I want to talk about, but I want to get back to your comments. Okay. All right. Justin, Toronto is out of a playoff spot, and the GM says not the year to add at the trade deadline. Wow. And the other thing I was thinking about, are they going to fire the coach? Guys? They might. They need something to happen there, but we'll see. I would give them a little bit more time, but I don't know. Leafs absolutely dominated the first 18 minutes of the second. It was brutal. Great bounce back, though. Yep, Daniel, I agree. Love how the Canucks responded after Talkett's timeout. Yep, very, very good point, Jorg. I thought Kuzi did well. Yeah, I did too. Still think he'll get traded soon. It just sounds like it, right? It sounds like they're going to make a move to get a top 6 forward. But I'm not like I feel like I'm a broken record. I'm just not out on Kuzmenko yet. And of course, Hoagie was awesome. Kuz is for sale. Yep. We need a second line. Is that center? I think that's what you're saying. Hoags was amazing. I think our top 6 forward is staring right at us. He needs to move them onto that line. Nobody else is in the spot producing. Are you talking about Herglander? I would agree with that statement. Imagine if we had a second line or power play. Well, tonight we had a power play, and look what we won the game, right? So you're right there, Adam Lee. Need a second line center. Elliot said we're looking at them. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I don't think he knows what the Canucks are doing. I don't think he knows, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm hearing. There's just a lot of people talking about it. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I agree, Daniel. We just talked about that. It's true. Höglander should get promoted top 6 soon. I mean, he has and didn't produce, so I don't care what line he's on as long as he's getting points. Yeah, we need a second line for sure. Roadrunner. Okay, Roadrunner. That's not bad. I like that. Garley will score the goal to win the cup. Stanley Cup winner. Yes, I love it. Then he wants too much money, and then we'll trade him to the Islanders. Well, actually, his contract's not up. So we got another year, I believe, on his contract, and he's making 4.95. Hey, Coach Rob Willie, welcome. Good to have you here. Nylander got lucky on both goals. Really? I didn't think it was any luck. I thought it was just talent. But JS, good to have you here. Go Canucks, go. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Toronto is way out of cap space. They always are. Adam Lee, giving you some hype, man. Hogs is a beast. Thank you for being a member for 1 month, for another month. Hogs is a beast. Garland is a warrior. Third line. Bingo line. I like it. Bingo line. Okay. I like it. All right. I carried us that game. Doc, you're hilarious. Yes, I figured that. Hey, guys, give not only Adam Lee some hype, but Lucas Gates some hype. Thank you for the donation. Worked the game tonight. Easily the wildest game I've ever worked at, period. No question. That's awesome. Were the fans wild too, dude? Like, how were the Leaf fans? Because sometimes they're brutal, Lucas. I would love to know. How do rumors even start? Is someone meeting room listening to them talk, or for some reason the rumors are accurate somehow? That's a good question. Before there was a leak, there was someone that was leaking information. I think they found out who it was, and they let that person go. That's the rumor that we've been hearing. I do think, guys, that sometimes what people do is they look at all of the options and go, okay, this guy's an RFA. The Canucks need this. So we're going to say, this is who we're. And then there's other times where, like, they actually have inside information and they find out that the Canucks are shopping this guy, or these 3 teams have contacted the Canucks. That's how it works. Totally. And so there's all kinds of combinations, Doc. Victor, my friend, good to see you. I wouldn't mind seeing Tarasenko for Kuzmenko straight up. Tarasenko, but like, yeah, I mean, he's good. I like Tarasenko. I just think he's old. Like, how long is he going to play in the NHL for? I'm not sure, but I do like the idea. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just believe in Kuz. I think he's going to come back. But if we have to trade him, I want a guy like Tarasenko, or I want a guy like that who we can do that. Now, I do want to check out. Let's just quickly, because Victor, you posted that. I want to share screen, and I want to get to here. By the way, there was something here I wanted to show you guys. Penalty minutes were very even. Hits, though, we out-hit them. I just felt it was like a playoff game. We looked so much better. We had more block shots. Yeah, it was impressive. We also lost to them the first time and beat them, so we split the season series. So, okay, I want to go to cap friendly and go to Tarasenko, which I believe is on Ottawa, right? Let me just see here. Teams, and we go to Ottawa, which is right there. Okay. Let's look at this. Tarasenko, if I'm right. Yeah. So $5 million, 32 years old. And he's got a no trade clause. So he would have to approve that. And how's he doing this year, my friend? 29 points, 38 games. Yeah, I just 2020, 21, 22, was a great year for him. Actually, this was still a good year. Wasn't as it was a good year. Yeah, maybe that's a good one. Maybe that's a good one. I'll go with you on that one. Okay. Thanks so much for giving the hype, my brother. Thanks. The emotions there. Really disappointed about my Packers, but Leaf fans were incredibly salty by the end of the third, right? I'd say 80% of the Leaf fans left during the third, and so they should, especially after the goals. Bingo, bango, Roberto Luongo. Yeah, maybe we can't do the bingo line then, right? Me thinks Tyler Bertuzzi is going to get a call from, you think so? From the disciplinary committee. He was super dirty tonight. Okay, that's interesting. We'll have to follow that. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that. Koozie for the great 8 straight up for they are never trading Ovechkin, but boy, if they did, we would think we were winning the cup for sure. Koo's trade value is too low. I'd hold on Koos for now. I think he may be having a sophomore slump, which does happen. Good point. Good point. No deal, Angelo? You don't like the Kuzmenko? Gensel, Pittsburgh connection. Is he good without Crosby? That's a good question. That's a good question. And I don't know the answer to that. I would assume he is, but good evening. Go Canucks, go. Spark, let's go Canucks, right? Victor, but I still like the idea, man. I still like the idea. It's not bad. I just don't like the age. But if it's a rental, then that's fine. Get him, but I don't know if I want to trade Koos for him. So, but you can do that. You can feel that way. Talking about the okay, I see. Sorry, I didn't get that there. Trade update: Koos and a second-round pick to the New Jersey Devils for Tyler Toffoli. Canucks win the cup. Koos, who? Yeah, I like that idea. Actually, I'm going to add that. Let's go there real quick. So Tyler Toffoli is on. Sorry, what team again? Devils, right? Okay, let's go to the Devils. Let's see how much. But don't they want him? Would they want to do that? Tyler Toffoli, who we should have never traded, 4.25. Yes, and he's doing well this year too, isn't he? No, similar to Tarasenko. I think Tarasenko would be cheaper. Yeah, he's still good. We should have never let him go. I'm still mad about that, honestly. Right? Most other years, Canucks would have choked. Tonight, we managed. You know what, Victor? That's a great point. I was honestly thinking about that. Okay, so we usually lose at home to the Leafs. We didn't lose to them. We had a collapse in the second. Let's be honest, but we found a way to win. Even when Marner came and tied it up 4-4, could have collapsed, and we didn't. So I think it's awesome. You're right. We've got progress. We managed to stay composed. You're 100% right, my friend. You're 100% right. So it was really impressive tonight. I really like that. Again, post in the comments, everyone, about what you thought about. Did you think it was a big deal tonight? Or is it just another day in the office? A big deal or another day in the office? Okay, let's get back to some more comments. Lucas says, I swear that he was tossed from the game. The last time I saw Bertuzzi, he looked bloodied and didn't see him back on the ice. I think he is bound to get a call. Okay. Dreamer, welcome. Yeah, they beat the Leafs. Sorry. Yeah, dude, I'm sad. I'm sad. So I'm like happy sad. It's weird. It's really weird. Would Gensel be good with EP? Yes. Yeah, he would be. I think he would be. You like Tyler Toffoli better? Second line center? I don't know. They're hard to find. No. Adam, relax, man. It's like you're getting triggered. I say no deal for Toffoli. He's doing well in New Jersey. I think we'll be fine with Kuzmenko. Sam Reinhart? Oh, man. He's an all-star. There's no way they're trading that. I mean, you'd have to give up a lot to get Sam Reinhart, but boy, he is playing well this year. But I love the idea. Excuse me. Nothing like beating the Leafs. I wish it was 10-0 though. I'll take 6-4, but whatever. A win's a win for that, especially against them. Blame Benning for that. That's a could have been, should have been, would have been. Let's move on from that one. No, if people want to bring up Toffoli, I'm always going to bring it up, Lucas. One smart move we did is we moved on Markstrom and banked on Demko. Aged well. Yes, good point. Great point. Yeah, very big deal tonight. Great deal. Great deal. Okay. Lotto line had nothing going well until the power. You know what? You're right. But the power play, that's all they need. We need 2 goals. We need 1 goal from them. We got 2. So, Toymaker, you're right. You're right. You're right. But they came through when it counted. So, I'm still happy with them. So, wasn't able to watch the game, but saw updates. Saw it was 3-3 and pulled it up, and it was 6-4. Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild, man. If you get a chance, check out the highlights. And it's really fun to watch. So Braden Shen would be a fit, and yeah, he would be. He would be for sure. Markstrom hurt again. Puts the Eastern bias on notice, right? Puts the Leafs on blast. Sheldon Keefe, yeah, I'm thinking he might get fired. 2 best teams in the Western Conference found a way to win games they could have lost. Jets also squeaked out a win in an OT versus the Senators in a game they are outplayed. Good point, Daniel. Good teams find a way to win. And the Flames are losing. And the one time we need the Flames to win, they can't win, right? And do not trade Höglander, right? Exactly. Okay, let's talk about a couple other things about this game tonight. I think it's important to chat about. Guys, I'm shocked no one's put this in here. But the Myers hit was epic, guys. It was absolutely epic. And you think, why can't you do that more often? The problem is his cross-check on O'Reilly was unnecessary and dangerous. That is true. Myers, I don't know what you're doing. Why do you do things like that? He went flying. It was an unnecessary cross-check. You're lucky you didn't get a penalty for that. And then, well, you did. And then his face almost goes in right into the post, or did go in the post. There's just no place in the game for that, in my opinion. But the hit, you knocked the guy into our bench was awesome. So, yeah, there was some good and some bad there. But I want to ask you guys this question. What Leafs player ticked you off tonight? When you were watching the game, I think Lucas is going to say Bertuzzi. But who ticked you off? When you were watching the Leafs players, like, oh, that guy just under my skin tonight. That guy, I can't stand that. Or not can't stand, but that guy's annoying me. Let me know in the comments, okay? Post in the comments right now. And then we need to talk about the upcoming 5 home games that we've been doing. We beat Arizona 2-1. We beat Toronto 6-4. And then next week we played Chicago without Bedard. St. Louis, we play them on Wednesday at home. And, of course, we end the road trip and the week before, or the week of the All-Star game the next week, Columbus Blue Jackets, who beat us at their barn. So let me know, guys, what you think about which guy drove you nuts tonight. Yeah, they lost tonight. Podkolzin, sure, fine, okay, but not Höglander. Yep. Kuz has done nothing. Tonight he was good. Do we want to win or we want to hold hands? Can we do both? Is on the Leafs. Who's on the Leafs? Okay. Zebras tried to help the Leafs. They lost anyways. Lots of non-calls. Interesting. Kuzmenko was looking great tonight. Stick handling, setting up plays. I agree. Playmaker, you are right. If I were the Leafs, I'd be fuming right now. It's embarrassing to have a disappointing West Coast swing. Trevelyan must be looking at options that yeah, I agree. Giordano was annoying, and he was so mad too when he went to the penalty box and then he got scored on. And I was kind of like, Matthews was ticking off Angelo. That's awesome. Nothing more satisfying than watching Canucks beat the Leafs. Oilers too. if Keefe was fired sooner, they may have been able to bring in. Yes, exactly. And I do want to talk about that. Thank you, Lucas, for bringing it up. Islanders took that opportunity and ran with it. I had no idea that Patrick Waugh was on the radar. Apparently, a lot of people were really interested in him, and so it was pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see that the Islanders landed him. I think he's going to turn that whole system around. They're gonna be more of an offensive minded team. They're way too defensive minded, in my opinion. Plus, can I just say something? Defense wins games, I understand, but offense puts fans in the seat, and they sell jerseys. Okay, they sell jerseys. So, Jarvis, every single one. That's why we hate the Leafs. They act so tough, and they aren't tough. It irritates me, despite us not playing them often. Interesting. Chicago and Colorado revenge games. Yeah, right. It's marked on the calendar. Just glad Matthews didn't score. Can't stand him. Really, I love Matthews. I think he's a fantastic player. But yeah, I mean, I've got him in my hockey pool too, Victor. So maybe that's another reason why I like him so much. But I also have Miller and Kuzmenko and Demko. So I had a good night. I'm definitely triggered because I want to win without being stupid with the future, right? Well, that's a good point. Canucks are number one. Absolutely. We're number one, baby. We're number one. Okay, Jorg. Oh, no, Lucas. I was stunned that Waugh was hired by the Islanders. That was a complete out of left field tirade. Yeah. And even Friedman said that too. Sophia, welcome. Good to have you. Big Höglander came out today, played well. That second shot was a snipe and a half. Literally got me cheering. I was like, it was so amazing. I rewound it and made my wife watch it. So Isles will have a lot of bench clearing brawls. Yeah, Patrick Waugh, he's a hothead, isn't he? Why is there more Leaf fans than Canuck fans at the game? Because the Canuck fans sell those games, sell those tickets, and make so much bank, guys, that they pay for a good chunk of their season tickets with just that game. That's why. That's why. Alain Vigneault said he is done with coaching. Joe Quenneville is still available for some teams. Oof. That's a little spicy, isn't it? I don't know. Big Chuck, 71, Metalhead. Nice to have you back. Leafs crumble when things get physical. That's a good point. And we were physical tonight. So good point. Nylander, because he's a great player. Yeah, he's so good. York doesn't like Matthews either. Yeah, I'm not a fan with his stash, honestly. But I'm not a huge mustache fan anyways. But especially on him, I think it looks bad. Gotta say, Roy play at my first time going to a Canucks. Really? That's a cool story. Jets versus Bruins this week. Oh, I'm pumped about that. Go. Who are you cheering for? Are you going cheering for the Jets or the Bruins? I think we should be cheering for the Bruins, which is weird for us to say. Because we want to catch Jets, or want to keep above the Jets. Okay, Canucks unrelated news. Big news coming for February. I have something coming. Really? And is it Canucks, like the Canucks are in on it, Lucas? Or is it just something that I have a feeling the Canucks are in on it. Good Kuzmenko game, despite him not showing up on the stat sheet, right, Jarvis? He still drew a penalty, made intelligent decisions, was great in the third defensively, in my opinion. Nice. Hey, everyone, just a reminder. There's 45 people here tonight. 45 people. Hit the like button right now on this video, please. It helps me to support. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate that. So glad that you're here. Spark says Tyler Myers was on fire tonight. Would love to see more physical play out of him. The problem is he does stupid things like the cross check. So, yes, I wish he hit more, but he doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't. But I like this game for the most part. Justin says there aren't many defensive-minded teams at the top anymore. How many top teams even have elite goaltending? Maybe 5. Yeah. The goaltending is a massive advantage. That's why I think the Oilers, when they make the playoffs, they're going to struggle because they don't have the goaltending. Unless Skinner just stands on his head, right? But like Vegas has goaltending. Canucks have goaltending. The Kings have goaltending. The Rangers have goaltending. The Bruins have goaltending. You know, those are teams. Sometimes Colorado has goaltending. Lately, that hasn't been so much. But I think Torts will be another coach who is on the retirement watch coming up. Well, yeah. And he gets fiery, hey? Nude. Okay. No, it's not a... Come on, Adam Lee. Be nice. I know you're trying to be funny. And I'm a... What about Matthews? Outside of the Canucks. Okay, Sophie. It was weird seeing the draft throwing his weight around. Well, every once in a while he does that. So Leafs, yeah. Sorry, Leafs. So it's sorta okay. Still interested, Lucas. We win. End of story. Good night. Sleep tight, right? Don't worry, Duck. He's going to. Yeah. I'm Lucas. Trust me. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to hear your news. Mark, welcome. Skinner better than Demko in the last 10. Yeah. Like, I mean, they just won, what, 13 in a row? So, I guess. I don't know. I just think that Demko was a top. Guys, Demko was the top goalie voted into the All-Star game. That just says something, doesn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I think they're going to struggle in the playoffs too. But we'll see. We'll see. Think maybe the difference. I say trade Myers or Tanev. It won't mess with chemistry. It's an upgrade, and the cap savings all in one. Scared about Myers in playoffs. Toymaker, that's actually a decent idea. I do like how Myers has turned things around this year. I'm very, very happy about that. So Torch is doing a good job. Great. Yeah, he's doing great with the Flyers, Justin. You're right. Jarvis says the one player for the Canucks where I thought didn't play good was Carson Soucy. Didn't really make his hits and adapt to the physical game on the ice. -3-2. Same as Myers, but I liked his approach. Yeah. Just saying they have the potential to have good goaltending in the playoffs. Yeah, you're right, Mark. I can't be too hard on them. Maybe I need to relax a bit, because if Skinner turns out to be the goalie they're looking for, then watch out for the Oilers, right? Okay. Looking forward to it, Lucas. Oh, excuse me, guys. Man, I don't know why I'm yawning again. Okay, this month, I hope you can do it too. Skinner, not great. Leafs offense, good. So is the Oilers offense. Let's give the Oilers offense some credit, right? You're going to the All-Star game. Wouldn't that be great? I would love that if you could do that. I'd celebrate with you, man. Demko's way better in general. I agree. So top 3 defense are Van, Florida, and the Jets. Well, I know, Lucas, it's not that you have the money to fly out. Maybe someone's paying for you, though. I am with Myers this year. Contract year has to show up. You know what, Wesley? That's a great way to look at it. That's a really, really great way to look at it. That's awesome. Okay. So, all right, everyone. I'm going to call it a night. 39 minutes, and what a great, huge, huge victory. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Please hit that like and subscribe. And I appreciate each one of you. And the plan is to Monday night stream. So make sure you're here. Tell everyone, all your Canuck fans, that it's going on. And appreciate all of you so much. Thank you so much. And of course, it always feels good to beat the Leafs. Go Canucks. Go! Right?